Hello everyone, and thanks for stopping by my channel. So today I was going to work on this little composition book, junior composition book, and it's 80 sheets of paper, and it's 4 7/8 by 7.5, so almost 5 by 7. This paper it's okay. I mean, I coffee dyed a bunch of it. I'll just show you what happened before we get started. What was my other? I had another thought. Oh, these are at Walmart usually when school starts. Like, they're probably there, well, probably next month, because out here our schools go back in August, the first day or so of August. So, or you can get them on Amazon. You just put in junior composition book and you can get like a package of 10 or something. I don't remember how many. I don't think I bought them on Amazon after all, but anyway, I bought a few because they're like 50 cents each when you buy them during school days. Okay, so we're going to be thinning it down. Like, if you watched Crafty Cat already make hers, you'll see that she had turned the pages and so forth and ripped them out. Only problem is, like, and then she says, don't rip them out too close because they won't hold, they won't stay in. And I'm like, oh, okay. But I went to rip one page out and I'm like, well, that rips out easy. So I did that for like 7 or 8 pages. Well, when I got to the back, all the pages fell out. Not just the ripped ones, but I mean the ones that I have ripped from the other side all fell out too. So that was not a good thing. So I'm going to show you how not to do that. So anyway, I coffee dyed all these because I think these will make great backing for tags and stuff like that, because this is white. And I'm not sure how to do every page. I'm just going to go one at a time and see how it goes. Yeah. All right. So I cut out some pieces of ephemera from my Poppy kit, which is not mine. It's oh my goodness, why do I always forget when I know what it is? I'll have to think about it. Anyway, it has a lot of tickets and things like that. There might be two different kits in here from 2 different people. I haven't said her name for such a long time, but I don't know. Anyway, so let's pull out a few pages, and then I would just start working on, let's say, the cover. We'll start. Okay, so here we are. We got page 1, and just like we do our altered books, we're going to remove, I think altogether is 9 pages, so we're going to remove 7 because we need one long one for the back, at least at this point. So I'm going about 1/4 of an inch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, now this page here, this gets kind of stiff in here. Then this page would be turned, and so that these were connected, these 2 pages. Like, find a paper clip here. Like so. Okay, and then the other way she did some of them were, okay, so this is your first page again, and she went in about 1 inch, or maybe the red line would be fine. Okay, and then on this page, I mean on the 7 on the inside, you go 1/4 of an inch. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, and then on this one here, because you got this little flap here, so this one here you're going to rip it the same size, like that. And then these two will clip together, and that will make something where we can add something to it, like I did in the what journal was that? It was the journal notebook. I didn't even give it a name. Getting so bad at that lately. I don't name anything. So I'm just going to clip that so we know. Okay? But this part here, we can attach like a journal card if you want. You could just, you know, stick a journal card on there, or you could slide it inside there. You could add an envelope on there. Yeah, because this is kind of an awkward, you know, it's 7 inches long. So, you know, that's a lot longer than we're used to doing. So now I want to cover this part, and I have a few options. I have this paper here. I don't have 2 of them. But I was thinking about doing a collage on here. I don't know if I want to leave the black. And then I thought I might fill in with some of these smaller little, you know, just random. Now this is not going to be as grungy as hers, because hers is a very, you know, it's like Halloween, so it's kind of dark. I don't see how I could go that grungy, but with Poppies, I don't think. Okay, so I could do this. I wonder if I could get, nope. Well, I might be able to get it. I just was going to say, you know, that's less time it's going to take to collage, you know. So what I can do is, I don't know if I want to collage this part, because I was thinking about putting fabric over that edge, something like this. That's what I was thinking. Or, you know, a different color. Could be this color. Whatever looks good. Plus I have another few pieces. All right, I'm just going to get a longer ruler. I'll just use this edge. That way we have a little bit of texture. Whoops. Haven't done this in a while. Yeah, it's not easy. This probably isn't even necessary. I probably could have fold this in half so I can use this cutter. This is the Tim Holtz, what's it called, an edge cutter. There's a name for it. What is it? think I can put this over the top all in one. So did I say that you're going to keep doing this until you're at the end of the book? So I don't even know how many pages there are going to be. But we'll just work with it. Okay. I think I can just glue this here. And I might have enough between here and here to do that side. All right. It's kind of a way to trick the glue. She sanded hers first and forgot to do that. I can see. I think it'll hold anyways, because over this I'm going to put some of that glue, coffee glue that I made. I thought I would use that as a like I said, I'm going to put something over that, so I don't care if it gets some glue on it. Okay, let's just cut around this. So I'm not sure what I want to do. I would like to use some of the gesso and paint pages and things like that, maybe. Yeah. Looks like I got a little too close to that. Well, maybe it'll cover with the pink. Let's see how it will look. Okay, yeah, that's fine. I mean, you can sort of see it, but we'll also do the inside here, or I could do that off camera. Okay, now let's just see if I can fit these other pieces in here. Just gonna mark that. Alright, and I think do that up there. So it's got a paper clip behind it. It's kind of hard to move this. I'm going to put a little of this up here on the edges. So I'm afraid they're gonna come loose. At least you have a little wiggle room there. Okay. Just big enough. Seems to be a little bit wider on that one. So I hope everybody's staying cool. I don't even know what the temperature is outside because I don't go out there. I don't want to go out there. But cats are all fine. Plenty of water. I wanted to actually put another bowl of water out there, and I was looking for something that would be good for them to drink out of without knocking it over, because they do knock it over. I guess somebody does. If it's too light, or the wind will even come and blow it away if like it's in a Tupperware. Then I have to go way out in the yard and pick up pieces of Tupperware where the wind blew. But my printer's dead, so it's possible. It's a good thing I got what I printed for this, because I had to order a new printer. And I got another HP. I mean, I've gone through, I don't know, 3 since I started. But my first one was not top of the line type. And then I got the tankless one. I can't remember why I didn't. Oh, because it kept getting lines through it and I couldn't get them out. You know, I mean, I'd print a few pages and the next thing you know, there'd be lines. And I knew that it wasn't my fault. But, you know, printers have always been a nightmare for me. They just are. So I decided to order another one, but the one I have right now, of course, you can't get. That's what happened to my last time. I wanted my same printer. I can't remember what it was, 38 something. And nope, can't buy it anymore. So I spent all morning reading reviews. Because sure enough, if I don't, and I buy something and go back and say, oh, I didn't know it was going to be this way, and I go back and read the reviews, then the answer would have been there. So it's the way it is. Okay, so that makes our little notebook look a little better. I'm not going to like this this white, so I probably will have to go in there with, once I get it all, and go around and ink all this stuff around it. I don't know if I'm just going to see how this would work. Yeah, I don't know. Just go around and make sure the edges are what they should be. Okie doke. So, and then also on this, if you leave the longer pages, you can take this one and you can like fold it down. I'm just gonna do this first one as an example. Fold it down, and then you can cover that with paper. And then you would glue it down to here, and then that would be a pocket. All that. That would be kind of cool. Or, you know, you could fold it like this and do a tuck there if you wanted to. Or do another triangle like that. Fold. It's just a little variation of what you can do. In case I do pages and you don't see how I did it, I'm just showing you that right now. I finally did find her first video where she did this. I can't tell you what it was now, how I found it, but finally. Okay, so let's just scatter some of this. Want it to be perfect, you know, like, let's see, what's a good design frame here? Maybe These are called dominoes, so maybe like that. Oh, that's the same one. Let's see, there's 4 and 3. It doesn't really matter because I'm planning to even cover these after we get I don't know what I'm going to put out, what else I'm going to put up there, but I thought I have these vellum pieces. I don't think that's going to show through, but I could put like something in the corner. I could gesso after I glue these on. Could I gesso those? I don't know. Let's see what works, what looks good. I'm just gonna put these on. Try to be random. I've already inked them. Ah. The glue pages get so glued. Trying to do this random. I can't do anything random, really. Okay. I could have filled in more of these just here and there, but yeah, I think that's enough. Okay, so now trying to think, do I want to add some Tim Holtz people to this journal? I don't know. All right, let me see if I can do, I feel like I need to, if I'm going to use gesso, but I was thinking I would something on there like that, in the land where poppies bloom. I like that. And then if I put some of that there, or strip of that. I don't know. When I watch Crafty Cat do it, she just does it right. Because she is a very good artist. I mean, she has, well, I think she even has a degree in art. But, you know, you can tell she has the eye for things. Like she was using this black pen. I would be scared to death to, I don't want that to be perfect, but sometimes ripping looks funny too. Anyway, she She's super talented, I tell you. The way she can do, she says she's not used to doing mixed media. She does a great job at mixed media. All right, you're not ripping very well. Okay. And I do have a page of words here that was in that kit, but I don't know that I could be able to use them or not. Okay. All right, so if we stick that on there. Oh, I can't hide every one of those. That would not be good. Let's do it there, and I don't know what to put with it or under it. It's always such a dilemma. Maybe I just have a piece of random paper that kind of takes away from the no. Let's see. Okay, let me ink this. Okay, if I go over this with some gesso, you know, or I thought about using the what do you call it, paste, because I never get to use that stuff very often. I mean, I can use it all the time, but I don't think of it very often. Let's put it that way. I'm going to rip this off here. I kind of like that, and then maybe I can find something to put in this spot. All right, so let's get these glued down to start. You know, I don't know what I'm gonna do when I start. I just start. Sometimes it's nice if you layer things before you glue it down and know what you're going to do. I don't want it to cover up all of that. So, well, that's kind of, I don't know. I think this is too big. Just put it down. Okay, I'll find something that will go up there, I think. So that will be kind of the center piece there. Okay. Right here we need some fabric. So I have this, I coffee dyed this. It's a black check. I kind of like it, but it's not, that piece didn't coffee dye very good. Or I didn't get it on there enough. What do you guys think of that? That, I do kind of like that black. Got this red strip. Don't mind that either. May make some ruffles out of those. I've got this other red strip. Nope, that doesn't go. It blends in too easy. Actually, I kind of like this. Let me look at this one. I didn't look at this black stripe. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the black check. I guess if I don't like it, I can come back and put something else over it. No. All right. I'm going to try for this black check. This reminds me of the panda. When I pulled it out. Oh, this one, why don't I have enough coffee dye spots? I guess I can just dab coffee later. I think this is long enough this way. Oh, this is hard to tear because it's woven fabric. There's no front or back. Just want to get this glued down. Try to keep these kind of in line. I'll fix that up later. Okay, and I'm just gonna put the glue on the black part, and that way the other part doesn't stick down. I can maybe slide things under it if I need to. Okay. Now, so afraid to do gesso because, and it's going to be white. The gesso I have is white. So what do you do then? Then do you go back and ink it? Maybe that's what she did. I don't know. And I think we could put another piece of fabric on that part. I think this is a piece of French General fabric that I had. Save that. Do I want to go this way? Let's do that, and to put a piece of lace there too, maybe. Okay. I'm going to glue this down. I gotta go and pull out another glue stick, my Japanese glue. I hope I have another one. This is not going to go anywhere anyway. I don't think. Okay, and I think I'll grunge this up after. I think I'll just do it that way. Okay. All right. If I can find something. Where's my little box of goodies? I tell you, it doesn't matter. I make a mess in a matter of minutes. Now, I gotta find something to go there, and I'm not sure. These just don't seem to work. But it looked flat. I don't want it to look flat. I like the color of that one better. All kinds of little things in that kit. Okay. This one is the only one I think I would like. So, I'm trying to think, what do I have to make a statement right here? Like dried flowers, or oh, I could use those check ones I have. Where'd I put those? them in here. Well, they're somewhere. I just don't know exactly where. Maybe they're in. This is a good one. It covers up the collage I put up there. But I don't see those, you know, there's a flower like this, but it's black. Check. So I'll see if I can find those. Trying to do something a little different, you guys. Something different for me. Give me a try. Give myself a try. Those are butterflies. Okay, so right now I am going to take the gesso because that's what I want to do, or I can use the paste and go over with a just to give it some more dimension. I could put a stencil and put some paste over it. I have this paste I need to use too before it dries up on me. You know, I put everything where it's supposed to go. So I don't know where it is. So if I'm going to do that paste, I guess, yeah, I don't want to do that big. Hold on one second, let me get my smaller ones. That are buried. Okay. Something like that might be pretty, just doing it down there in that corner. You probably can't see what that looks like, but yeah, I think I'll go like from there up to there. Let me move this down a little bit more. Let's see if I can do it. I don't really know know which scraper is best. This doesn't work very good. Getting it out. I can't even see the stencil. I know it's here. I'm having a hard time seeing it. Okay. It's like drying already. Maybe it's because it's so hot. It's not that hot in here. I just want it to be smooth because I've done this before and it, you know, has some strange things on it. Oh, darn. Okay. Put that there for a minute. Now I have to go wash that out. Let me see if I can get this off. Not really. I don't know how I smudged that one. Need something. I don't know how that got smudged, but I want to get it off. I can. I might be able to sand that after it dries a little bit. So that is cool, I think. So I'm going to put you on pause because I have to go wash that off. If you don't, it gets like a rock. And I'll try and dry this so I can keep going. So where is... I don't know what it was I'm looking for. Oh, the lid. There it is. Okay, hold on for a minute. Okay, I'm back. So now I'm going to cover this with the glue. Now I found this little girl. I thought she was kind of cool that I could put like right here, and then if I cover this with the glue, and then I can come back and ink it. But if it's got the glue over the top, the ink will not penetrate into the paper, and this way it'll be just on the surface, you know, the ink. I don't want it to be all inked, but I don't want it to be white. So what do you guys think about her? I think she's kind of cute there, but you know, well, I gotta decide. I can't decide, so just go for it. And where's my book? Oops. I'm like getting glue all over stuff. So I think this video is going to be a Monday video for you. So I didn't quite get her picture in there perfect, but that's okay. I don't know, I just thought she had an innocence about her. So I'm going to put this in here. And this is going to be thick, this book. It's going to be bulky by the time I get everything in there. Okay, so I put a little more coffee in here because it's very watery. Actually, I need to get the glue. That's the problem. Hold on. I shook it, but I didn't shake it enough, evidently. Okay, let's see what happens. And this will probably, I hope it doesn't loosen up that, whatever it's called. Might make the paper a little bubbly. Let's see. Just looking to see if I got every spot. Alrighty, so this is going to have to dry, and then I will come back and do some inking over everything to get it calmed down a little bit. I don't know if I should take some of this out. I better take a little out that's really, really wet. I'm gonna have to do this again, that glue mixture, but this time not use, oh, you know what I used? I used glue. I think I used Mod Podge and water. I don't know. I was trying to think, what bottle of glue did I use? I think it was Mod Podge. Alrighty, so, okay guys, I'm gonna let you go, and let's see, I might need to leave that in there. I want to glue it shut. And let this dry and see what tomorrow holds. But I like it. I'm still going to add things, I think. Like over here. I just don't want to add, I don't want anything over the land where poppies bloom. All of it, you know, I don't want it to be disturbed. So, yeah, we'll just see. And then, of course, this is going to be able to be inked. So, that's my media. This is my media for today. Because I don't know how to do it, you know. If I knew what I was doing, like, because I'm not an artist. I mean, you guys say, you know, I'm creative, and I think I have a talent for putting colors together, but not artistically. Like, you know, where she could go with one of those graphite type pens or one of those water pens and, you know, smudge it and everything. It looks great, like shadows. No, I can't even attempt it. I could attempt it offline, you know, off camera on another thing, but I just never get around to it. Just to sit here and play. Not yet. Anyways, so there's my can of water and glue. And I guess that's gonna be it. I don't know how much time have I spent. Oh yeah, that's a whole hour. Okay guys, thanks for joining me, and don't forget to subscribe and like, especially, and even if you're watching on TV, you can go up with your remote and it'll say, and you go across and there'll be places for you to at least like or subscribe up there. Can't comment up there, but you can read the comments. So, all right, I'll talk to you next time. Thanks. Bye-bye.